Good morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, January 10th, 2022, and it is a day 4. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want you to savor and notice a present moment. Now, I am recording this video on a Sunday evening, right after my Steelers have come this close to clinching a playoff spot. We really have to wait for the Chargers to beat the Raiders, or the Raiders to beat the Chargers. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to root for them this evening, because I kind of have to root for both of them, but they can't tie. If they tie, then my Steelers are out. So anyways, I'm stoked. That's why I'm dressed in my Pittsburgh gear. I know it's kind of hard here. Let me do this. All right. Now you can see my face. So anyways, that's why I'm in my gear, and this is a good moment for me to notice what is going on right here and right now. How do I feel? I feel great about my team winning. Now for you, on a Monday morning, it may be completely different. You may have a whole different set of emotions. So it's important to notice those as well, okay? So let's go ahead and first use our eyes for a moment and just scan our environment for something that catches your eyes, okay? Kind of like how Ben Roethlisberger might be looking for Deontay Johnson. Oh, there we go. So find something that catches your attention and just notice it. Notice what it looks like, what colors there are, what shades and shadows are there, the size and things like that. Listen. Use your ears for a moment. I'm in a quiet room. I can certainly imagine Ben Roethlisberger noticing a really wild crowd of Steelers fans. But using your ears in your present moment, it may not be as quiet or loud for you. Notice what you hear. What sounds are there that you are beginning now to notice that you didn't notice before? With your nose, take a breath in and out. What do you smell? And what feelings do they evoke? What memories, perhaps, do they bring out? I can smell chicken wings because we're making chicken wings to watch the Chargers versus the Raiders, and we're going to be rooting for both of them to not tie. What are you smelling, and what feelings do they bring up? See, for me, those chicken wings and thinking about that football game, it makes me think of that feeling of being nervous, right? I need one of them to win. I can't have any of them losing. And finally, with your sense of touch, what do you feel? You know, whether it's the clothing on you, whether it's your Pittsburgh hat on your head, although you probably shouldn't be wearing a hat in school. Think about that. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our breathing technique. Some of you guys actually told me that you wanted me to do the hot cocoa again, and I think that's perfect because on Friday we had a 2-hour delay due to snow, and as we go from Sunday into Monday, we've had some freezing rain and definitely a lot of coldness. Okay, so I definitely made some hot chocolate this weekend. I don't know about you, but that's what I'm going to use. You can use whatever breathing technique works for you too, including the ones that you have invented for yourself. So get your body settled. Notice the chair holding you up. And then go ahead and take that first breath in through your nose and out. Let your shoulders relax. Allow yourself to arrive at this present moment. Go ahead and breathe in and out. And if your mind wanders to things that have already happened or haven't happened yet, just gently bring your attention back to the here and the now. I might be really excited about, as I breathe in, the Steelers winning, but that was 15 minutes ago. That's not happening now. As I breathe out, I want to bring my attention to the here and the now. And my mind might be thinking about that game later tonight, but that's a few hours from now. Go ahead and breathe in. I want to bring my attention back to what's going on right here, right now. Breathe out. And when you're in the rhythm of breathing in and out, also think about what feelings you've got, whether it's nervousness or happiness or excitement. Breathe in. Because of the football game that happened 20 minutes ago, I don't have to think about the football game. Breathe out. I can think about that feeling of excitement and happiness that I still have right now. Breathe in. And maybe I'm a little bit nervous about the game later on because I need the I need the Chargers and the Raiders to win. One of them. Breathe out. There's always a chance they may tie and dash my hopes as a Steelers fan, okay? So I don't have to worry about that game truly. Breathe in. But I can notice that feeling of nervousness in my belly. Okay, whatever those feelings are, notice how they make your body feel. Breathe out. Where do you feel excitement in your body? In your heart, in your stomach, in your back? Where do you feel nervousness? Breathe in. In your shoulders, perhaps, in your lower back. Breathe out. Let those feelings be real. Allow them in. Allow them to exist with you and tell you what they need to tell you. In a moment, they will too move on. Breathe in. And when they move on, they'll give way to new feelings and emotions. Breathe out. Now, in a moment, you will hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. And just as a quick reminder, when you stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, which is important to do, if you happen to be wearing a hat, it's also important to take it off out of respect for our American flag. All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You could go ahead and take a seat. I want to thank you for joining me in the Mindful Minute. It is so great to have you be a part of this experience of noticing all those blessings that are happening right here and right now. And guys, with all the joking with sports aside, even if my Steelers had lost and we were out of the playoffs, are there still moments of blessings in my life that I can be really excited about and really happy about? Absolutely. Okay, so no matter how you feel, there is a moment where you can just go around and notice your world and find something to be grateful for, to practice gratitude, okay? And it's a great way to show compassion to yourself. We have 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1, show respect to yourself as well as to others. Your teachers need your respect. They spent all weekend. They spent a lot of the times at night when you're in bed planning for the activities of the day. I don't know if you kids actually realize this, but your teachers put in a lot of hours outside of school. And it's really important that you give them credit for and give them thanks for actually putting in that kind of work. It's a lot of work. Trust me, I used to be a teacher. There's just so much work. And guys, when your teacher asks you to do something, they're trying to make that lesson come to life for you, and I need you to show them that respect. When it's their turn to talk, give them that respect. And I guarantee you, when it's your turn to talk, everyone should be respectful back to you too, because guess what? You deserve that respect too. And finally, show respect to yourself. Do things that are the right things, even when nobody else looks and nobody else saw, because at the end of the day, when you look yourself in the mirror, if you're proud of what you've done, then you've respected yourself. Also, show that you are responsible with your hands, responsible with your feet, responsible with the words that come out of your mouth. Because guess what? The things that we can control are can be possibly used for hurtful things, okay? Disrespectful ways, okay? Our hands can be used to hurt, but they can also be used to help. So you have to decide which version of your hands you want to showcase, the helpful version or the hurtful. The hurtful or the helpful, I should say. And you know what? Think about your entire body. See, the Mr. Lin that you see is the Mr. Lin I try to show to you. And the Mr. Lin I try to show to you is the Mr. Lin that's happy, that is proud of you, that's compassionate, that's encouraging. Can Mr. Lin sometimes get to a point where he does things that he's not proud of? Of course, I'm not perfect. So which version are you going to show to us? And be responsible and show that person show the school that version of you, the very best version of who you are. And finally, show that you're ready. Because learning is hard. Learning can be really hard, and I need you to not give up. I need you to really show the best of you. If you fail, if you don't do well on something, it's okay to be upset, first of all. But you know what? Dust yourself off and get yourself back up, and trying again. And don't forget, our character trait for the month of January is tolerance. We are so different. I love you for how different you are. We look differently. We have different stories in our lives. We have different friends. We like different clothing. We root for different teams. I think a lot of you guys are probably Eagles fans, right? So that's a little different than me. But you know what? I love the fact that we're all different. It gives us something to talk about, something to have fun, with and to talk about as well. I'm a big Penn State fan as well. I know many of you guys are as well. Mr. Babiars, who you'll see on Tuesday, he's a big Alabama fan, and they're playing in the national championship on Monday night. Right? He likes Penn State too, but he went to Alabama, so of course he's going to root for them. And guess what? I have a hard time rooting for Alabama, and I like to josh with him and joke around with him. We do it in a way that's respectful, but guys, this is what makes differences exciting. If we all rooted for the same team, it wouldn't be any fun, right? If we all wore the same clothing, if we had the same personality, if we all had the same feelings, life just wouldn't be any fun. So celebrate our differences. I encourage you to go find people and tell them you love them just the way they are, as different as they are. Because guess what? Me, Mr. Lin, is looking at you, and I love you just the way you are. All right? So let's make it a great day. Make it an amazing Monday. I'm assuming that we're not having a 2-hour delay as of this recording. And if we don't, then we're going to have the author, Miss Garber, with us. I know that you're going to give her respect, responsibility, and readiness. Okay. Have a great day. Can't wait to see you guys around.